TCI Finance is a non-profit company set up in partnership with the government and the private sector in the Turks and Caicos Islands. We're there to promote and develop the financial services industry. And TCI, as we call it, has evolved into an international financial centre, and we want to make the most of this opportunity to transform its future. At TCI Finance, we offer information, support and incentives for new and existing businesses that want to invest in our financial services sector and, perhaps more importantly, make a positive impact on our people. Our vision is to create a sustainable and inclusive financial landscape, delivering elite financial services to forward-thinking investors. A place where businesses, communities, families and ecosystems thrive together. There is nowhere in the world where you can achieve such a balance between lifestyle and business opportunity as in the Turks and Caicos Islands. TCI not only has all the requirements to compete with the best financial services centres in the world, but sets itself apart with exceptional service levels, responsiveness and integrity, always treating every client as an individual. In these days of political uncertainty and international squeeze on wealth, there is no better jurisdiction than the Turks and Caicos. It is a British overseas territory, has a UK law framework, a US dollar economy, a stable democratic government, incredible airlift from the US, Canada and the UK, and very strong economic growth. This is reflected in the recent long-term credit rating review, confirming a BBB+ rating and an upgraded outlook from stable to positive. Wealth structuring requires a solid and secure foundation of legally enforceable vehicles such as trusts and private funds. And TCI has both the framework and the professionals to support this. Our wealth management industry is tailored to meet the needs of discerning high net worth individuals looking for that personal service that has diminished in many other jurisdictions. If you demand exceptional service levels, responsiveness and professionalism, then TCI might well be the place for you. The early months of 2024 have been spent laying the foundations of TCI Finance, creating our online presence, establishing our brand and identity in a highly competitive and rapidly changing world. Our focus is now on two main fronts. One is actively marketing the Turks and Caicos Islands as an international financial centre, creating awareness amongst the world's top intermediaries in key jurisdictions such as the UK, Canada and Latin America. Secondly, solidifying and fine-tuning our financial environment, working with government, regulator and private sector to ensure that our legislation and regulation are best in class and that our ancillary processes like immigration, accommodation, education, etc. are efficient and of exceptional quality. We at TCI Finance have an incredibly full work slate for this year, and in addition to events like the City Wealth Forum in London, we will be flying the flag for the Turks and Caicos Islands at STEP events in Canada and Latin America, as well as a number of captive and reinsurance conferences reflecting our focus on sectors of core strength in TCI, being wealth management and reinsurance. TCI Finance will of course not be working alone at these events and will be accompanied by some of our world-class professional service firms. How is TCI different to other financial centres? The Turks and Caicos Islands stand apart from anywhere else in the world as a luxury destination of choice for discerning travellers. But it is not for everyone. There are no fast food outlets, no high-rise buildings, no traffic lights, no brand-name shopping malls, no cinema, just beautiful beaches, welcoming people and a wonderful climate, exceptional restaurants, modern infrastructure and everything else vital to mental and physical well-being. This is how it will stay. When it comes to TCI as a financial centre, exactly the same is true. It may not be for everyone, but for those who seek the perfect balance between lifestyle and business opportunity, there is nowhere comparable to the Turks and Caicos. If, as an investor, you are searching for a jurisdiction where professionals take the time to understand you and you are treated as an individual in an environment focused on a sustainable and inclusive future, then TCI is the place for you. Come and experience it for yourself. This is the only way to truly understand the distinct opportunity that TCI represents for businesses, investors, and humanity. Ask yourself the question, what moves you? And then come and speak to us at TCI Finance. Our role is to represent the whole jurisdiction in the domestic and international financial arenas, promoting our world-class products and services, enhancing the success of our professionals, and creating ideal conditions to attract clients to the Turks and Caicos. We are focused on opening doors to the industry for talented Turks Islanders and ensuring that our success as a financial centre is for the shared benefit of the whole community. In just a few words, it is a small but elite professional community. World-class professionals, many of whom were previously in Magic Circle firms, who have realised the physical and mental health as well as financial benefits of living in the TCI, combined with an exceptionally talented pool of local islanders, make up an inclusive and diverse sector that offers an unparalleled white glove service to its clients. Collaboration, not only within the private sector, but also with the government and the regulator, create an environment of cooperation and strategic development, now enhanced with TCI Finance at its core. TCI provides a perfect product for small to medium-sized captives. An internationally recognised regulatory and legal framework serviced by world-class managers, auditors, lawyers and bankers delivers a simple, transparent and efficient environment for captives across an array of industries. Its professional expertise, stable government, sound regulatory environment and very close proximity to the US, the UK legal system based on English common law and English-speaking population all make the Turks and Caicos Islands a top choice of domicile. I like to think of myself as one of the good guys in the finance world, applying a test similar to the rotary four-way test in my decision-making process. This has always helped me to make decisions with high ethical and moral standards for the mutual benefit of all stakeholders. I have an honours degree in law and a master's in corporate finance, with most of my working career spent at PwC in their financial advisory team and JP Morgan as a director in the investment bank, and most recently leading the digital asset strategy for trading services. I love to travel and believe that there are incredible benefits in experiencing different environments and cultures, which is why I've spent many years working in jurisdictions such as Luxembourg, South Africa, Singapore, Canada, and now the Turks and Caicos Islands. I am someone who has experienced personal tragedy, an event which fundamentally resets your priorities in life. And though I'd never wish such experiences on anyone, I've no doubt that younger generations today are increasingly aware of what life is really about and the frailty of our lives and our planet. We must all aim to leave the world a better place, and financial services has a huge part to play in that, which is why I am here in the Turks and Caicos Islands, growing an elite international financial centre for future generations. London remains a global hub of private wealth and has a strong relationship with British overseas territories like the TCI, with a common legal structure, stable government and strong economic outlook. Airlift is also an important factor here, and both British Airways and Virgin Atlantic are offering frequent direct flights from London Heathrow to Providenciales in TCI.